Okay, the body consists of, you got a muscle quature, a muscle structure, okay, your muscles. They make up a lot of the weight also. If the body starts if you start to lose muscle mass in the form of your body using protein for fuel, then you're going to degrade your health. The heart is going to be number one. You start to the heart, the body will start to feed on protein, then it's taken away from its own self. People say body feeding on itself because if it runs out of the other fuels that are available, which is protein and fat. It's going to go for the best first, which is going to be the muscle protein. That's the best. That's the protein. It needs that first.
So are you saying we need some kind of carbohydrates?
Okay. Like I stressed before, you need 1/3 that 1/3 formula. You need a third of your nutrition needs to be a third protein, third carbohydrate, and a third fat. That's for optimal health. That's for maximum health. If you got other issues, you might take more or less, but the fat should always be less.
And the reason I need a little bit more carbohydrates right now is because I am working more. Right. I need it for energy.
Exercise requires carbohydrate. That's where your fuel is going to come from. Mm-hmm. See? And if you are not active, of course, you don't need as much, but you still need some. You got to have it for good health. But if you are exercising, if you're moving, if you're burning calories now in the form of some kind of aerobic exercise or any kind of program where you exercise in 45 minutes to an hour, and if you're doing that daily, you're going to soon run out of energy, see? Because, why it's going to take a few days for you to run out of energy is this. Because you have stored energy in your liver and in your muscle in the form of carbohydrate or glycogen or some people like that, okay? That's fuel that's stored to take you through in case, you get sick and you can't eat for a while. So the body, you can maintain something for a few days until, you get over it or you get to where you can start eating again. The right kind of meal, good balanced meal, okay?
Talk about what the doctor indicated, my weight is all in my legs and in my butt.
Yeah. Well, he said that if you lose more weight, and the only way, he didn't say this, but the only weight that you can lose is muscle mass. And all your weight now is below your waist. And guess what? You inherited that.
It comes from my genes.
Yeah, it's in your genes. So you can't fight that. You can't try to change that. Now, I think a lot of people are fighting what they really are, not accepting what they are, and try to work with that. So you can't change that. You can't change your genetic makeup. You inherited this from your parents.
My mama gave it to me.
Excuse me, right. So what you got to do is work with that. So, it's not about a weight. It's not trying to get to a certain weight. Because if you lose 30 or 40 pounds, you're not going to look the same. Like, you don't look the same now when you weigh, the higher when you have 340 pounds. You had a fuller face and, your feature is going to change because the muscles is what make your faces especially. That's what gives you your face. So
basically right now, I have got to concentrate on just toning.
Right.
Keep doing, right. He didn't say not to stop doing what I'm doing. No. So I'm going to continue to keep doing what I'm doing.
Keep building muscle because at the age that we are, it degrades anyway. Yeah. So you have to start. Once you start, you have to keep your muscle toned. If you don't, you start to waste away. So you maintain your muscle mass. So you're not that concerned about your weight because it's all below your waist. Now, if the weight was above your waist, then you'd be concerned because then you'd have a problem with maybe having heart trouble and all that other kind of stuff. But if the weight is in the hips and in your buttocks, then you're good. That's what most women, females, carry their weight anyway. That's good because they have the muscles are bigger there, okay? And you inherited yours. So you can't change that. So you don't have that much fat to lose anyway. You don't have 30 pounds of fat or 40 pounds of fat to lose.
I guess I was thinking crazy because I was thinking I did need to get rid of more fat.
No. You good.
So, anyway, I hope
the thing about it, you got to remember this. If you build the muscle, then you can get some tone and you can get shape. You lose the fat, you don't get shape. You get loose skin.
Yeah, that's what we don't want. We don't want the loose skin. Even though I've had plastics people, I didn't have a 360. I had a Florida lead, which they bring me from here to here. So I didn't get pulled down. I got pulled this way. So I do have some rows still. But hey, compared to what I had, I'm happy.
Right.
I'm very happy. You know, huh, baby?
Yeah.
So he knew what I was dealing with.
Oh,
So.
yeah.
But I'm, like I said, I'm still going to continue to keep doing what I'm doing. My goal weight was at 147. I believe that's going to start changing. So, hey, even if I get smaller, I hope to be toned up more. You know what I'm saying? So I hope we didn't confuse anybody. I hope you understand what we're saying. And just letting you know what Alfred, you know, you can ask him anything. He basically researches all of this, so he's pretty good at what he says.
Well, one thing I recommend is that she's going to have to up her carbohydrate intake because she's burning more.
And I
if
didn't
you're
want
working
to do
out
that.
twice a day, then you need to recover. The thing about being active is this: you got to have a fuel to burn to keep you going, and that's carbohydrates. That's very important. You look at all the athletes that burn a lot of carbohydrates, like bikers and stuff. They're so skinny, they got to have carbs, man. They need that energy to run. Any athletes got to have the carbs.
We're talking about good carbs. We're not talking about junk carbs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I'm fixing to get myself ready to go work out for the second time.
And remember, it's not about the weight. I mean, it is for a while, but then that changes. Then it's going to be about shape. How you going to keep your shape? What kind of form you want? That is about muscle. So I always recommend bodybuilding because that will build your muscle and tone your muscle, and then you can have the shape that you want, and not worry so much about the weight.
That makes so much sense. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. I am loving my workouts. Today was not boot camp, not Zumba, but another cardio like this morning, but different. This is a young girl that mixes things up, which is loving it. So today was, I can't even explain what today was. She threw a lot of boxing. And while we were boxing, we had to be squat down while we were doing that. Repeat. A lot of repeats. And jumping. What else? And then we had to do like a twist. I mean, like way down there. That tickled me. I was like, I don't think so. I can't get that low. But anyway, I hope this video is not too long. But it was an awesome day today. I'm so glad I got to see my doctor. And on the 26th, like I said before, he's going to remove that little piece of, what do y'all call that? Dog ear, I think is what it's called. So that's going to get removed. So, of course, I'll let you know all the details. And that's all right. God bless everybody. We will see you when we see you. Bye.